It's party time! We're celebrating Caroline from Scrapping with a Twist, hitting 1,000 subscribers. Wow, congrats Caroline, a massive achievement. Join me as I create a layout for this fun hop full of inspiration, creativity and a whole lot of crafty love. Let's get started. So I'm going to use a uniquely creative paper range, and it is patchwork paper roses, and it's just beautiful. So I have selected to use this range to create with. You can see I've already used pieces of it, and I fussy cut out some of the flowers as well from one of the papers, and I'm just going to use it to create my design. Now Carolyn, she's very humble and she is celebrating, as I said, her 1,000 subscriber hop, and she hasn't asked anyone to actually join in, but if we wanted to we could, and of course, who wouldn't? You have to help each other out, and we do like to celebrate our fellow creators when they hit a magic milestone, and 1,000 subscribers is truly a magic milestone. So I am pleased to be part of this. Congratulations Carolyn, your work is always inspirational, and her twist is that she always gives her interpretation of a quote or a psalm or some inspiration that she finds important in her world, and that's always uplifting to listen to and equate with, because we can all be empathetic to each other and listen to each other's opinions without being judgmental, and Carolyn shows that perfectly well. So she asked us to create a layout of something favorite, our favorite thing, something favorite. So that's what I'm doing here. And this paper range is a favorite, of course. I'm loving Uniquely Creative and their kits, and I'm also scrapping my favorite thing, which you will see as we go through, is the times I spend with my 3 daughters. That's my favorite thing. It's very special, and this one was when we went to see Wicked last year. We go and do the girls' night out, and we have a great time, and that's always fun. I love my girls. It was great when they were little, but as they've gotten bigger and we share adult times doing a big grown-up girl things, it's a lot of fun with these 3 very different young ladies who I have to say, I'm very proud of and like to spend a lot of time with. So I have just used a paper punch to create a decorative edge on the strips that I'm cutting here for my horizontal and verticals. And that's just to add a little bit of a decorative touch to the layout as well. I feel the papers are so pretty and feminine and full of, they're just girly papers, really. That's how best to describe them. So the paper punches fit beautifully with that. I'm inking up the edges here, and I'm going to get this right. I think I will get it right. I'm going to try and get it right. It's picked raspberry, not pickled raspberry like I said once before in a video. It's picked raspberry, and it's a distress oxide. Pardon me. So you can see how this is all coming together step by step, and I'm playing with that last strip there, and I thought I would have enough to do, but I don't. So I'm going to ferret through my scraps of this kit and find another piece that complements. And I've gone with this one here with the blue in it because it's picking up the blue from the big circle, but it's not overpowering, and I think that it's a great landing strip. Okay, now that I've prepared all my strips here, I'm going to lay them down and put them into place so that we can build this layout. And it is tricky when you use double-sided papers because you can fall into the habit of preparing the wrong side, or the one that you didn't want to use for that particular layout. So I'm going to start with my horizontals and then lay up my verticals, and that will allow my layout to come together. Now this one here was originally 3.5, and then by the time I punched the edge to it, it brought it down to about just under 3.25 by which I cut it down to 10 and 3/4. Then I've done a 1.5 inch by 11. And then this one that's running across the horizontal here, it is a 7 by 10. I think I did that as, or maybe it might have been 6.5 by 10, I think. It's just slightly larger than a photo. And then I have put the horizontal strip there, and that's a 12 by 2.5. And I'm adding in a strip of washi. Now that's a bit strange, a bit different, but it's adding a little bit more with the blue shades in there. It's got the roses in the blue, and I just think that it's a nice finish to that horizontal strip there. Now that I've done that, I can put my circle into place where you saw that I'd marked and put my mixed media in, and you can see those hearts just showing through. And now that I've got that, I can bring on my photos. Now, as I said, these are the photos of myself with my 3 daughters. We went to the girls' night out for Wicked, and it was straight from work. So we're in our mix and match outfits. You can see them all. They're all so different. The one in the orange, that's my youngest. She's the tradie. Then I have my eldest, which is in the denim jacket, and then my middle child, who is actually the smallest of the girls, she is on the end. And that, as I said, was us out having a girls' night out. Now I'm just layering up my flowers that I fussy cut, and I'm entering this in a bit of a challenge as well, where we had to create using one of our swap embellishments, and that heart that you can see down the bottom, the shabby chic one, that was a swap that I had from an embellishment swap, and that was from Sharon Bishop, and it fits beautifully in with the color scheme, and I felt that it just married in nicely to that bottom cluster there. It's got Love You, and then it's got Mum on it. Perfect for this layout. Now I have these foam thickers from Simple Stories, and I'm just adding those little puffy hearts in there. And to finish off, I'm going to go around the edge. Sorry there, I had a bit of a coughing fit. So I'm finishing off here with a metallic pen, and that's finishing off my border by going around. It's tying that blue in again and giving it just that last finishing touch, lifting the edge of the black cardstock and making it stand out just a little bit more. Now, a little tip, whenever you see me tapping my fingers, that means I'm thinking about what's next. And it often can go for a while. I have added in, using a blue gel pen, the date and who it was and where we were. And that's basically how this layout has come together. I'm just going to finish off with my traditional Nouveau drops, which I am adding into my 3 cluster points to set up my visual triangle. And I am pretty pleased with how this turned out. So once again, congratulations, Carolyn, for 1,000 subscribers. I can only live and dream that that will one day happen for me. But we're celebrating you. Congratulations. Go and check out Carolyn. And also, I know Mel's done one, so I'll put Mel's link for her video down below as well. Just go and leave some love for those ladies that are playing along and celebrating with Carolyn. It's just amazing. 1,000 subscribers is a massive achievement, and I'm glad I got to finally scrap these photos, which I've had sitting around since the event, and they are my favourite things, my girls. They make my day, and we always have a good time when we're together. So happy scrapping, everyone. Thanks for watching right through. Give me a thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed, hit the subscribe button now so that you can come in back and check on the new things. Stay creative, friends, and here's my next video for you. I'll see you there real soon.